Jackie Venters.
Again, I want to thank Susie for inviting me today. I'm speaking on behalf of my community, the beautiful city of Compton. We're coming back, you guys.
That's right.
I grew up in inner cities throughout my life, and I just remember a couple of you guys shared your experience with your grandparents giving away food. I'm gonna share mine with my mom because I guess it's in my blood. I just remember as a little kid growing up in the inner cities that all these people used to come to our house, and my mom used to give them a brown bag or a plate. And she used to say, I don't have no money, but I could feed you. Everywhere we moved, that's what I remember, just feeding people, because as I got older, I'd see that it was a need for food, that everybody didn't have it. I relocated in Compton in 1982, because of a tragedy. I witnessed the murder of my husband. And that's when drugs had took over our community. And moving there, I'd seen kids. I had 2 little kids, and as they got older, all the kids used to come because dinner time, they wanted to eat. And I fed them, and as the time went on, I started looking at the parents on drugs, and the grandparents was taking care of the children with no funds. So I started a ministry where I was giving away food. I had a little truck. I used to go out to the Long Beach, and they used to load my truck up with food. I make like 10 trips till I fill up my front porch, and I come back and I make sure everybody had food. 2001, I started a nonprofit in the community, and we celebrated 20 years. But as the time went on, I seen that things became political in our community for us, the nonprofits. And I just want to share that I think our elected officials should get more involved with the grassroots organization versus reinventing the wheel. We had a bad situation this year, and it affected me personally, not with the funding, but because it was me and a few other organizations that was overlooked because of funding. An organization was given over $140,000 in our community that wasn't even providing food services prior. But because of our elected officials' greed, I'm saying, they gave this organization over $100 and something thousand that was inactive. They wasn't supposed to take the money anyway. We have 3 nonprofits. Mine is Inner City Child Development, United Hands, and Sylvia Nunn's Angels. We've been giving away food in the community for many, many years. I've been doing this since the 80s. We were overlooked, and we've been doing the work. This organization made the news this year because of throwing away food. They couldn't reach the community. I give away food every day. On Thursdays, we're at Watts Coffee House. We provide maybe like 200 families. Martha Bahara's United Hands provide maybe 2,000. The other agency, I don't have a number, but we were overlooked for funding, and my organization never got any funding, no building, but God always provide. I don't care what it is. He always provide for us. And I just thought it was very selfish that this happened, because this organization now is still giving away food. And the community is complaining about the food, the rotten food, because the grassroots organizations have been overlooked. They don't know where to go. You have to establish a relationship in your community to provide the services. You just can't come with no truckload of food and thinking you're getting ready to give it away, because you got to be able to reach the community. We reached the community, and I think that it wasn't fair that we were overlooked. I've been spending my own money for years and years, paying for trucks, bags, everything that we need, and I don't complain, because I'm doing it because it's in my heart. It's not because I want recognition or I'm looking for something. But I think that we need to go back to some of these grassroots organizations and support them. I think that our homeless population, I purchased a little van so we could provide for our seniors, our handicaps. I have food delivered to them, and the disabled. We have people that we take food to every week. I get calls every day, but we have no support from our political elected officials because it become personal. Politics shouldn't be part of giving food away. Compton is only 10 miles. I look at it as a village, a home, and we're all in it together, and we were supposed to support each other. We're just, like they were saying, it's not a whole lot. Refrigerated trucks, that would help transporting food, because some things we can't pick up because we don't have the tools. I was told that we were upset because we didn't have everything that we needed, but you gave another organization everything, a building. You gave them a building, money, everything that they needed, but they can't give the food away. Support those that's doing the job.
Wow. What's the name of your organization?
My organization is Inner City.
I'm sorry, hold on, let me wait till the...
Inner City Child Development and Youth Foundation.
Inner City Child Development and Youth Foundation.
March the 19th, we celebrated 20 years in our community. But I'm gonna say I've been doing it all my life, you know.
I do have one question for you before we put the questions to the board here. You've never received funding. How are you supporting this organization?
Out my pocket, and you know, when we have events.
Have you ever received funding though?
Never. Last year was the first time, and that it was because of COVID that my organization, but I applied many times through the city and never from nobody. God is my witness, I have never ever received any funding, but you guys could check my history of the service that we provide in the community. I have a young lady here that if she's still here, she know me. I just ran into her today, but I work hard and there's no pay. But I love what I'm doing and I love my people. And it hurt me when I see that we're being taken advantage of. Right now we have a lot of corruption in our city and it's been addressed. And it's because of funding. You know, we need to make sure that the people that's doing the work, Dr. Dre, I'm sharing this, Dr. Dre gave us $200,000 and they manipulated the stipulations of receiving the funds so this Compton Chamber of Commerce could take the money. When they got on the news, we knew, I had the information that they were inactive from 2019 that was sent to our mayor. She knew, and that's who gave them the money, and it's wrong that they're doing this to us. We haven't did nothing, but we're not getting ready to bow down, and it's certain things I don't do, and I'm not getting ready to, I don't want to take nothing and feel like I owe you something. Because
I understand, Ms. Jackie.
so-
I think we all understand. I just wanted to make it clear to understand and hear the name of your organization again. So thank you so much for that.